All right, Shabbat Shalom. First off, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, La'olam Yom. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach from one of these last days and who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel. I want to give a strong shalom to the Akim on the four corners of the earth, pushing this word in truth and sincerity, making the calling and election sure. And I'm going to give a humble salutation to the hopeful elect tuning in on the four corners of the earth, wherever habitation may be at. All right, this is Brother Mashal. Come back at you with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. I want to say the water, Yahweh Bashim Yashai, forgive me the spirit of this lesson. And I wanted to do this lesson a little while ago, but the spirit just jumped on me to do it now. So I want to talk about the Georgia Guidestone and the plans of these elites to after post-apocalypse, I guess you could say, with this nuclear destruction, this is their plan, all right? And it's not just Esau. You got the Georgia Guidestone is made up of 8 different languages, so it's going to be a whole new world order, all right? Just like it is in the back of your dollar bill, all right? So I forgot what the exact languages are. I think it's 8 different ones. It's English, Spanish, Russian, Hindu, Swahili, Chinese. I forgot what the last 2 were. You can look it up. But this is the new world order that all these nations are going to be taking heed to once this destruction hits. All right. So all these elites are gonna come out of their, their plan is to come out of the bunkers and have the new world order after they rid most of the people, most of the population, because they already tell you, Esau science always tell you that the earth is overpopulated. All right, there's more people being born than there is dying. All right, and this is why they have so many different type of cancers and diseases and pandemics to take people out, man, because there's more people being birthed than there are that are dying. All right, so we're gonna read a couple of them. Most of them. Well, we're gonna read through it and we'll look at some precepts, man, to kind of get where they're coming from. All right, so the first I guess law or command, I guess they call them commandments. It says maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. All right, so right now the earth is probably about 7.5 billion people. Okay, so that's a lot of people that has to die. All right, so how they're gonna do that is by causing World War III. All right, let me see. Let's go to Revelation. Revelation 11 and verse 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, and woe meaning destruction. So the Second World War has passed, and now a Third World War is coming quickly. Okay, this is why Yahweh Shai said in Matthew, um, 24 and verse 6, it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, so all of this is just the beginning. So we're in the beginning stages of World War III, okay, to get that population under 500 million. Okay, let's go to Zechariah. Uh, 14. And verse 12, it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh Bashim Yashai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. All right, so this is those nuclear missiles. Okay, that's able to do these things. The nuclear capability to able to burn the flesh off of your body. All right, so a lot of people are going to die in this nuclear war, and this is how they're going to be able to get, this is how they want to be able to get the population from 7.5 billion to 500 million. Okay, and then in the long run, what's going to happen is once the people start getting overpopulated again, they're just going to kill people off, man. All right, it's not going to be any hiding or disguising of the intentions of these elites, man. All right. It says the next commandment says guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Okay, so that's why they have the the fluoride in the water. You know what I'm saying, to sterilize the male sperm. All right, because these are all ways to govern repopulation. You know, birth control, condoms, all those are the guide or to stymie over repopulation. All right, so these are the things. You know what? Let's go to 2 Corinthians. Chapter 2, and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we already know, through the spirit and through research and being watchmen, studying to show thyself approved, the things that Esau's doing to limit us from repopulating. Okay, this is why the Plan B pill is glorified. All right, in the Israelite community. All right, this is why you have all these different condom companies, making all these commercials and stuff like that. This is why certain chemicals in food sterilize, soy and tofu, all that limits or reduces the production of testosterone and promotes the growth of estrogen. So that way a man's sperm won't be able to do his job, man. All right, these are all Satan's devices, man, but we're not ignorant of his devices. All right, and let's go to the next commandment. It says, unite humanity with a living new language. Woo! And see that, you know what? Let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis. Salakia. Genesis 11 and verse 1. It says, and the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly, or thoroughly. And they have brick for stone and slime they have for mortar. And they said, go to, let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven. And let us make a name, lest we be scattered abroad the face of the whole earth. And Yahweh Bashim Yashai came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men have builded. And the Lord said, behold, this people is one. And they have all one language. You see, back in the Tower of Babel, they had one language, man. All right. And what do Yahweh Bashim Yashai do? Let's continue. In verse 6, it says, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. Verse 7, let us go let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Verse 9, therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. You see, so this is why he named that tower Babel. Okay, because Babel meaning confounded, confused the languages. Okay, and this is why nowadays we're living in the daughter of Babylon. Okay, in the root word meaning Babel. All right, because this is the land of confusion. We're not, so their mindset is to have one whole language, a worldly language, just like it was back in the day. You know what? Let me get real quick. Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. All right, so this is all just a complete circle. Okay, and there's no new thing under the sun. All right, and we read the book of Maccabees, the first Maccabees. It was the same thing. All right, let's go to First Maccabees 1 and verse 41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. You see, that's what it says. The third commandment, you might unite humanity, make one humanity with a living new language. Okay. First Maccabees 1 of verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and every one should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Okay, and that's what happened. This is what this Georgia Guidestone is talking about. That's why it's written in 8 different languages. All right, and these 8 different kingdoms are going to want to agree on one language and one doctrine. Okay, it says verse 43. First Maccabees 1 and 43. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion, and sacrificed unto idols, and profaned the Sabbath. All right, so even Jake was going off and doing these things. All right, so that we're gonna leave that one right there. You know what I'm saying? But this is the new language. That the new world order wants to do, man. One whole doctrine that all humanity will abide by. Because right now you have Moab with their laws. You have Esau with their laws. You know what I'm saying? You have all type of countries with different laws. All right, so we're gonna go keep going. It says rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with temperate reason. All right, so that's just basically that's just basically talking about allowing people to I guess worship a deity, I guess, within reason. All right, so it's not they're not going to be having no more wars. How the Arabs would have war over jihad. Jihad. You know what I'm saying? It's not. They don't want wars to be like that. So everybody can practice their faith within temperate reason. All right, so it's not going to be no more wars going on between a so-called Christian and a so-called Muslim, stuff like that. All right, it says protect people with the next one, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. All right, so what does that mean? We're going to go to Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees in that right grievousness which they have prescribed. All right, so woe unto them that destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. And we already know through the first commandment to get the population to 500 million that a lot of these laws and stuff are going to be unrighteous. All right, so how can unrighteous people have a upright law and court system? It's not possible. Okay, so how do you protect the people and nations with fair laws and just courts? I mean, right now Esau thinks that his laws are fair, but when you go to what's that Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 4. You know what? Let's start at verse 3. It says, why doest thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that right raise up strife and contention. And see, that's what Esau does. He raises up strife and contention. All right, this is how he builds. He founded this land through strife and contention and through spoiling and violence. That's what the prophet Habakkuk saw. All right, so it says, verse 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. All right, so how do you protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts when you've built America off of strife and contention, and you're gonna try to build this new world order off of murder? All right, this is the you know what? Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right, so the wicked are bearing rule right now, man. Okay, in accordance to this Georgia Guidestone and this new world order, all the nations are gonna, all the elites are gonna put down their differences, and they're gonna become one. Okay, but all these nations are going off, man. All these nations are wicked. All right, and the wicked of the wicked is Esau. All right, and that I got a feeling that he's going to be the one that's going to be making all these laws and stuff like that, and everybody, because Esau, America is that whore that rideth on the beast, man. All right, let's go to the next one. It says, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. All right, and that's where they're gonna have their own set of laws. All right, it's not gonna be no more, the Supreme Court in the United States, and then you have Moab, the Chinese with their court system. It's gonna be none of that, man. It's gonna be one central location, like it is in the damn, what's that? The United Nations. Wadi, how about you, Mashai? The United Nations and the meetings is gonna be one central location like that, and that's how everything is gonna be ran. All right. It says avoid petty laws and useless officials. All right. So all this, the different layers, of the government system. So like right now you have the police force as a bottom tier, bottom feeders, and then you have your local mayor, that oversees the police force, and then you have the regional state people that's oversee the mayor, and then you have the state representative that's oversees them, and then you have the senator of the state that oversees them. You know, it's gonna be no more of those useless officials, man. All right, because it's gonna be like those end time movies you see, man. You know what I'm saying? Where people, you know what I'm saying? It's like the damn, what was that movie? Altered Carbon. You know, that's a good series to watch. Altered Carbon. You know, people was, you know, basically out and about. You know, but with basically lawlessness, man. You know, so you can kill you can do what you want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically. All right. So this is the point where, you know, what Esau and these other elites are banking on what the New World Order is going to be. Okay. It says balance personal rights with social duties. All right. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. So what? So this is their power, okay? Because we already know who the infinite is. The Ancient of Days is Yahweh. You know, through his son Yahweh Shai. All right, but their infinite is the spiritual demon Hashatan, man. That's where they're gonna get this power from, man. You know, get a lot of these ideas. This is why Esau has been a step ahead of all these nations. You know, technology wise, you know, money wise, because they're dealing directly with the spiritual demon Hashatan, man. All right, that's their infinite. That's their power. Okay. The last one, it says, "Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature." All right, so that's, you know, and that's what happens where, you know, Esau has really said, man, this place is overpopulated. You know, you got all type of deer sightings in neighborhoods, and you know, coyotes and wolves and all type of animals. They used to have the room in their own habitat to thrive in, but now Esau has cut down and been taking down these forests and been building up buildings and you know, malls and stuff like that. So the animals ain't got nowhere to go, man. So now they figure they can get the population under 500 million. You know what I'm saying? That way they can leave room for nature. But that's not gonna happen, man. Because when the wicked beareth rule, man, the people mourn, man. All right, and it's not gonna be righteous. You know what? And let's go to let's end it off with this. Let's go to Job. Job 20 and where I want to start at. Job 20, and let's start at verse 22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits." All right. So when he thinks that he's good, everything is good, he's gonna be in a difficult position. That word "strait" is spelled STRITS. All right, and that means a difficult position. Okay. It says, "Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." All right. So this Georgia Guidestone is all good in theory, you know what I'm saying, but these nations hate Esau, man. All right, for the things that they've done. You know, the Edomites have done. All right, verse 22 or verse 23. It says, "When he is about to fill his belly," meaning when he thinks everything's all good, the New World Order is being established. You know, the MOB is you know, people been taking the MOB. Everything is good. What's going to happen? The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. All right, so the Most High ain't playing, man. That's why his sins have to reach up to heaven. It says, "And shall rain it upon him while he is sleeping." Okay, so the Most High is going to give Esau his recompense while he thinks everything is good. All right. It says, verse 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through, man. And that's talking about those nuclear missiles, man. All right, so he's gonna think that everything is gonna be good, man. All right, the nuclear destruction, is gonna come, and they're gonna be hiding in their underground bunkers. They're gonna be hiding in their space hotels. You know what I'm saying? Trying to to thinking they're gonna escape the Indian nation, but hey, that's not gonna happen, man. All right, and we and us as men and women of Yahweh Bashim Ashai, man, believe that, man. All right, so man, this Georgia Guidestone, this quick lesson on the Georgia Guidestone. Most High willing, so it's edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. I want to say Kwame Sharala, Ababa Ball, Shalom.